It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, Notre Dame, more like Notre Lame. The report, Zion Williamson is still growing. Question, which way? Antonio Brown saw a foot specialist over the weekend. Apparently, he injured it after a lifetime of inserting it in his mouth. What happened there? Nice to see Bryce Harper is self-aware, recruiting Mike Trout to the Phillies because he knows if he's the team's best player, that team isn't good enough to win a World Series. The Phillies spent $350 million on not good enough. Dolphins calling timeout to avoid a shutout and promptly throwing an interception is peak Miami Dolphins. Jimmy Buffett, do me a favor. Stick to cheeseburgers and margaritas. Thanks. Congratulations to the Arizona Cardinals, who lead the league in executives getting arrested but not fired for DUI. Jimmy Butler, do me a favor. Do something. Anything. I'm begging you. Until then, shut up. Jimmy Butler, I'm telling you now, this is how it's going to work. Every day, I'm going to light you up until you zip it up. Every day. I'm not going to shut up until you shut up. Patrick Mahomes, bust. Hey, Drew Brees, bust. A tradition, unlike any other. Josh Gordon applying for reinstatement. The Bulls traded for Carmelo Anthony and cash. At least they got cash. Shame. What happened there? I don't know. Shame. Felipe Franks stinks.
Oh, God.
He's not good, Dan.
I mean, I just hate doing that to college athletes.
Okay, well, I did it, so.
Okay.
Whatever. Tony Romo finally showed up for a big game. What happened? Clayton Kershaw, Saturday night, 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, and a loss. Dan, he's rounding into postseason form. Bill Simmons, take your Boston Demons and shove them where the sun don't shine.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to watch the Super Bowl with John Hanna and Steve Grogan?
Wow.
Mosey to Tupu?
At LeBatard Show on Instagram and Twitter, age of the person who says, shove it where the sun don't shine.
If you could tell, the Dolphins had a good week of practice. This week, the game wasn't over until the third quarter. James Harden is working to unleash a one-legged 3. Russell Westbrook is working on unleashing on James Harden. The most exhausting thing in sports, watching Phillip Rivers trying to claw his way back. Brett Hull, maybe, just maybe, mix in the occasional glass of water and a salad. Matt Harvey said he still yearns to get back to what he was. Matt, what you were and what you are and what you will always be is a fake case. How'd you know? Really wanted to see Djokovic and Nadal in the French Open final. So disappointing. Nadal did his part. Novak did not. Novak Djokovic. More like Novak Djokovic. There you go, the choker. Listen, I know how you feel today. I, too, had Will Fuller V on my bench. What happened?
His name isn't Will Fuller V.
Well, what's the V for?
The fifth.
It's a V, Mike. If it was the fifth, it would be a 5 with a little TH and a underline. Right?
There you go.
Thank you. Exactly. You should check that. I think it's V. Will Fuller V. Antonio Brown. Here's an idea. Rather than talking about quitting football, how about you hop on a practice field and play football? John Gruden's foot. Antonio Brown's rear end. Collision course. But if there was an award for a guy who couldn't win the big one, it would be called the Mark Richt Award. Mark Richt. More like Mark quit.
Oh,
well, he quit. He's a quitter. He came back to fix the U, had a bad season, and now he's gone. And you know he's going to coach again. That is a given. He's going to coach again.
I don't know that.
He's going to coach somewhere else and not win the big one. Russell Westbrook, fist. James Harden, face. Collision course. If you punch James Harden in the beard, Does it hurt? Jeremy Lin said he feels like the NBA has kind of given up on him. Jeremy, you'll always have that 1 month. For one bleeping month, Jeremy Lin was the biggest star and story in sports until he played LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, who went out of their way to end the story. Linsanity. Mike J.J. Watt, during the Chargers-Ravens game, tweeted, "What are you looking at?" Well, JJ, I can tell you, I was looking at two teams who weren't knocked out of the playoffs yet. J.J. Watt was more active during the Chargers-Ravens game than he was during his own game. Another week of controversy ends with another happy ending for Bob Kraft. You know what the B in Baker stands for, Dan? Bust. Jimmy Graps can scoot. Greg Olson. Hotels, do me a favor. It's enough that I have to pay your resort fees. I'm carrying 2 coffees, 3 waters, my phone, a muffin, and 2 bagels. Do I really have to use my bleeping key to get the elevator to take me to my floor? Fix it.
Man, first world problems right there.
I'm just saying, I got a lot of things, got paid a lot of money, and I'm trying to get some food up to my kids. I have to stick a key in an elevator slot to get it to my floor?
Give someone $5 to bring it up to your room.
Fix it. Okay, Doug Marone. More like Doug Moron. Know what happened there? What happened there?
You got
I
him.
did, Doug Moron. You
got
like
him.
that? What happened there? I didn't even put that one in there. Hey. Things write themselves sometimes. Mike, was that you? Will Snead IV is a Raven?
It's the 4th.
Oh, whoa. I've started my preparations for the 2019 NFL season, and I'm telling you now, don't be surprised if the Carolina Panthers win the NFC South.
Hey,
Also,
attaboy.
don't be surprised if they don't.
There it is. Stugotz can say Stugotz is going to be able to say he was right about the Panthers either way.
After a 3-week honeymoon, followed by 2 additional weeks of God knows what, it is official. Dan LeBatard, you are back.
Wow, what an honor.
Speaking of Dion Waiters being suspended 10 games for eating a gummy is peak Dion Waiters. Gummy, more like dummy. Not exactly an expert, but what happened?
Yeah, I just picture you writing that one down and being like, I nailed it.
I did.
Like
I
licking
felt
a
good about
finger
that
being like, I got this
I did.
one.
I felt very
I got
good about
gummy, more like dummy. Boom. That's who I am.
Dumb.
Just picture you like being like, oh, look, a gummy rhymes with dummy. I got it. I got one.
Took me a while to think of anything that rhymed with gummy. Oklahoma, more like Choklahoma. Deshaun Watson should punch the Texans defense in the face. Derrick Henry can scoot. The D in Doncic stands for damn. The Beluga whale. Christian McCaffrey is a bowling ball. Aaron Rodgers can scoot. The Russell Westbrook was a minus 46 yesterday. No joke here. Just a minus 46 yesterday. Ouch. Pretty terrible. That's not going to end well.
Savior.
Is there a crappier battle in sports than the battle for MetLife Stadium? Jesus. Bill Jared Goff. More like Jared Goof. My J.J. Watt texted me over the weekend. He is now just one text away from sending me the same amount of text this season as he has sacks. Travis Kelce could scoot. In 2019, someone explain this to me. How is Rafael Nadal still folding up and stuffing a $3.5 million check into his pocket? Why the money? What are we doing? He's folding up an envelope, and it's very hard, right, after you've been sweating for 5 hours in those tennis shorts, to fold up the check correctly and shove it into your shorts. Why does he have to do that? Do you think there's a check in there? I wonder. I could watch Jerry Jones's face not move all day if Clayton Kershaw.
Trying to warn us.
I did try to warn you. I did.
You're right, man.
I did.
You're
Try
right.
to warn everyone. I did.
Sure, listen.
O.J. Simpson's video post after Andrew Luck announced his retirement. Killed it. Kyle Allen got to the 1 and took a number 2. Anthony Davis said he'd put the Lakers roster up against anybody. Guy signs a deal to play alongside LeBron James, and all of a sudden, he's got a motor mouth. Hey, well, shut up. AD, be careful. Your mouth is writing checks. Your body can't deliver. That's because your body has shown precious little proof it can stay healthy for 82 games.
Your body can't cash is probably what you wanted to
What
do
did I
there.
say?
Your body can't deliver. You don't. What are you trying to do?
Hey, his mouth is writing checks that his body can't deliver. I think that's the right way to say it. I do.
That isn't the right way
You
to
write
say
a
it.
check, you deliver a check, and he is writing checks that he simply can't deliver. This is going back before we had, electronics and stuff.
Okay, right.
Who's getting the check?
It's being delivered.
He's writing
it's
checks
being
all over the
delivered.
place. Best team, put him up against anyone, and he can't deliver. The only way he delivers on any of these checks is if LeBron James delivers the checks. How about that?
How about what?
The checks.
He is getting lazier and lazier with that. What? Keep an eye on it, Mike. You'll be amazed how many "how about that" he hits you with during the course of a show.
How about that? Kawhi Leonard blamed the media for Spurs fans booing him. Really? You quit on the team and city, and it's our fault? Kawhi, do me a favor. My all-hell team needs a small forward.
Oh,
when you
no,
get there,
no.
say hello
No.
to Art Briles, and if hello is too much, just give him a head nod. The Pope tweeted hashtag Saints, and the Saints logo appeared. The Pope is supposed to be neutral. Pope, say hi to Art when you get there for me. What happened there? Dan, those are the weekend observations.